Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends, American friends of Israel, and Israeli friends of Israel. I'm delighted to be here tonight on the opening of this three-day conference session led by Israeli and American foundations dealing with the STEM pipeline from kindergarten to employment. Sciences and technology have always been close to my heart. On my military service, I served as an electronics technician and instructor in the Air Force, in the Israeli Air Force. Once released, I completed my BSc and master's degrees in mathematics in the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. This made it very easy to become a car salesman. So today I'm chairman of the Carasso Motors Company, a family business founded in 1933 by my grandfather, Moise Carasso. The core business has always been importing cars and spare parts. Lately, we expanded into real estate, car leasing, insurance, and financing, and maybe I forgot some other activities, so 3 points. I have been introduced to philanthropy by my parents, Aryeh and Jacqueline Carasso. At their turn, they had grown into philanthropy by their parents. Moise Carasso was renowned in Israel for his open heart and involvement. So was my mother's family, the Green family in Alexandria, Egypt. Investing in STEM education and reducing social inequalities has been a goal and purpose of our wide family for decades. This is the reason I'm so moved to be here with you tonight. Beyachad Foundation, Beyachad meaning in Hebrew together, our family foundation was established 2 years ago by my wife Stella and myself, and our 3 children, Daphna, who has presented me, Michal, who is on her way from a day's work, and Oded sitting here. And I would like to add and welcome my 3 granddaughters, Tamari. Please stand up. Leah and Shachar. Thank you, Tamari. Thank you. Leah, Shachar, please stand up. Thank you. And naturally, Amir, who is backing us. I truly believe that growing into philanthropy is sort of education, and I'm really glad to have these girls and to have my family, Daphna, for example, and I hope Oded is working with us also. We'll do great things, I'm sure about that. The world around us is going through deep changes. On the one hand, the disruptive modern job market. On the other, adults mostly not having the appropriate education, looking for employment. We cannot sit idly by and assume that what was once will be again. It won't be. Beyachad, our family foundation, has opted to focus on a field that most ignore, promoting practical technological studies, PracticTech, which is how would I say, an invention of, where's my friend? Ofer. PracticTech, Ofer's invention, professions like technicians and practical engineers. We believe that for many adults, professional learning will open up new horizons for interesting, remunerating prospect and a stable future. Just in today's newspaper, there is a mention about importing 5,000, this is the number, not 50, not 500, 5,000 high-tech specialists, experts, because Israel hasn't been able to fabricate, to educate, whatever, to do it by itself. During the past year, I've had the chance to talk with quite a number of young men and women who told me about the career experience. Some of them had decided to train as practical engineers despite the negative image and the heavy social pressure to get an academic degree in Israel. Manual work is not well considered. Some already had an academic degree in humanities but could not find a job and had ended up adopting the technology field. Israel policies ignore these people. Government policies on the STEM pipeline, funding options, and cooperation between different institutions in this field are nowhere to be found. Our goal is to change this state of affairs. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Samueli Foundation for choosing and inviting us to participate in the mapping process. STEM from kindergarten to employment. First mapping of its kind in Israel. We had no hesitation whatsoever on receiving the Samueli invitation, solicitation. It is our belief that education should be closely related to the knowledge and skills required on the modern job market and on coping with the modern world. I would like to thank Susan and Henry Samueli for choosing us and Karen Rashi to lead the process in Israel, supported by their extensive knowledge acquired in the US. Lots of thanks to Gerald Salomon and from the Samueli Foundation, Executive Director, and to Paula Golden, as well as Shalom Elcott and the staff. You might feel that I'm breaking my teeth in English. It's much more easy to speak Hebrew. Our thanks also go to Shlomo Dushi and his Shitufim team who have put together the mapping we will relate to over the next few days. Maya Natan, CEO of the Jewish Funders Network in Israel, who organized the wonderful event. The Rashi Foundation, we have worked closely with over the past years in such projects as the Carasso Science Park in Beersheba and others. Thank you, Cher François Leven, representative of the Leven family. Special thanks to our keynote speakers, Wendy Singer, hello, Startup Nation Central's Executive Director. Maybe you talk in Hebrew afterwards. That will be my revenge. And dear Professor Daniel Zeifman, President of the Weizmann Institute and the Davison Institute. Our hosts, the Liliot Restaurant, are a long-established social business supported by the Dualis Fund and by my friend who has studied with me in the Kellogg Rekanati. Last but not least, our Atar, Razi Oren, please, let's see you in full colors. The Beyachad Foundation Executive Director for her energies, experience, foresight, and relentless initiatives. And I've missed some other qualities. All of you are quite familiar with the STEM field. During the coming days, we will have the opportunity to get to know each other, discuss our shared goals and understandings, and see how we can work together in the future in order to achieve our targets. This is our opportunity to transform an ecosystem and make it into an ecosystem. I wish all of us a very enjoyable and fruitful evening. Thank you.